instructor and fitness instructor and the designer of Divine in 9. And this segment is a breakdown of the actual third posture in the Flame series, which is the first week of the Divine in 9 series, the first 2 weeks actually. And so I just want to break down each posture one by one and help all of you yoga students, Bikram yoga students, hot yoga students, really increase your asana and get the most from your practice. So this is awkward pose or Utkatasana, and it is fantastic for your ankles and your feet. It strengthens them. It helps with your alignment, your ankles and your feet and your calves and your knees. It's also wonderful to detox your liver and your digestive system. It is known to help with menstrual cramping. And it also is great for your thighs, getting along beautiful lean muscles in your thighs and boosting your cardiovascular system as you warm up into your Bikram or hot yoga, or in this case, flame practice. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. It's a 3-part asana. Utkatasana is a 3-part asana, and so we're going to go by them one by one. I'm going to really hit the main problems that I've seen in people over the last 20 years and eliminate them from your practice. Let's get started. So you want to stand with your feet hip width apart, and what that means is 2 fists. You find your hip bones, and if you put your fists in between them, line up your thumbs. Some people are 2 fist distance, but some people have a little bit more hip. All right, you don't want to go out to the outside of your hip to the bones, the inside of the bones. And you're going to put that stance in between your toes. Always check before you do this asana. So the first part of this asana is just like sitting into a chair. I hear it over and over again that I can't do it, Antiqua. Well, you know what? You can do it. If you've ever sat down in a chair, if you drove to your yoga practice, you can do this asana. The weight stays in your heels. You want to rock the big toes off the floor, keeping them really active. Engage your inner thighs. Oftentimes we kind of slump. We let the big muscles of the outer thighs take over. So pull up the inner thigh muscles. Take your tailbone and push it back towards the back wall. Keep lifting your heart towards the ceiling. Your arms come out in front of you, and you're gonna sit back into that chair. You're gonna feel like you're gonna fall back. Keep lifting your chest up, shoulders away from your ears, and sit back. So that's the easiest of the 3. The most common mistakes there is the knees going in. Go ahead and keep them separate. You can check it 2 fist distance apart. The second part of this asana, your arms stay nice and strong and up. But you're going to come all the way up on your tiptoes. So if you're just beginning, you can stay right here, spreading out the big toes, pushing the heels forward, activating through the ankles, inner ankles. And then you're going to continue pushing the heels forward and bend your knees. Now the common mistake here is the heels drop down. You want to come down until your thighs are parallel to the floor. That's really going to get the cardiovascular system going. So if you fall out of that posture, it's okay. In any of these, just come back to it. The knees stay 6 inches apart and the heels go all the way up. You're going to feel it working your toes. That's going to help you eliminate gout and toe issues, arthritis in the toes. Fantastic posture. And you're getting a lot of benefit staying right up here, balancing. Press those heels forward. The knees are going to naturally bend. Keep pushing the heels forward. Engage the abdominals. And sit down. And then breathe there. Coming up. The next part of this posture, I'm going to turn back towards you so you can see you're going to keep the feet 6 inches apart, but the knees are going to come together. You're going to feel this zip up the legs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Tuck the tailbone down and pull in the lower belly. Nice and firm. Now in this, the most common mistake is you lean the body forward. I don't want you to do that. So you're here, you squeeze the knees together. Your heels are going to rise up off the floor a little bit. It's different for everybody. Don't stress out about that too much. But you're going to take the tailbone, rock it under, and then visualize like a slide coming down. Knees coming forward, shoulders back. You're squeezing the thighs together, whoop, and coming down. Whoop. And it's okay. Your heels stay Your hips stay above your heels, your knees are pressing down, your back is straight. Squeeze the knees together and slowly come up. Ah, whoops. See, even I, after 11 years of practice, still far forward. This posture is just amazing. It's so strengthening. As you can tell, my heart rate is already up just from practicing that couple minutes. And you're gonna do this posture simultaneously. So the arms are gonna come up, inhale, exhale into that first part, weights in your heels. Inhale, exhale, come up onto your toes, balancing in that high chair. And inhale, squeeze the knees together, flat back, coming all the way down, holding a few breaths, then coming all the way back up. When you come down, make sure not to rest your bum on your heels. That keeps the thighs activated and keeps squeezing the thighs together. It's great inner thigh work. So that is your posture for the day. If you want to learn more about the Divine in 9 trainings online, you can get the whole program at fithappychristians.com. If you want to know about my workshops, having me to your studio to do a teacher training workshop, continuing an education workshop, or you want to become a Divine in 9 teacher, you can learn all about that at twistyoga.com. And thank you so much for being a part of my community. Sign up there and there's lots of free gifts and we can keep in touch. Namaste, God bless you, and bye-bye.